Today in WWE 2K24, I'm putting CM Punk in Universe Mode for the next year, but his career will be decided by this wheel, which we will be spinning after each Premium Live event. The first Premium Live event is Clash at the Castle. Let's spin the wheel and see what CM Punk is gonna be doing at that event. Oh my god, right away, he's gonna be challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship. On the road to the event, CM Punk was quick to set up this challenge, initially getting the best out of the World Heavyweight Champion and humiliating him. On the Monday Night Raw before that Premium Live event, Damian Priest proved that he doesn't need the rest of the Judgment Day and got the upper hand and the momentum just day before that championship match. As the wheel promised, he is competing for the gold, but Universe Mode has decided to book it in a Hell in a Cell. This technically benefited the best in the world as it guaranteed that there will be no Judgment Day interference. But unfortunately for CM Punk, the momentum was not on his side. As one GTS was not enough, Damian Priest was absolute mayhem in this match, self of heaven, and soon he retains the world title. So Punk's first wheel challenge was unsuccessful, but he still has 7 more to go, and who knows, the next event is the Money in the Bank. There is a possibility that CM Punk could get another championship opportunity, but instead he's gonna start a brand new rivalry. And the best thing about it is that I get to set up this rivalry. So heading into the Money in the Bank, we're gonna see CM Punk and Drew McIntyre going at it in a very intense rivalry. And when I say intense, I mean that. On the first Monday Night Raw, as we go to Money in the Bank, CM Punk broke out in Drew's entrance and went for the attack head on. He knew that he needed to make an impact after losing a world title match already, and we know how much he doesn't like Drew. It was one brawl after the next. The following week, Drew sent a monster among men to CM Punk. Punk still got the best of him, but it served its purpose, and that was for Drew to get his payback on the previous week attack. We go into the Money in the Bank match. They are booked in a normal one-on-one match, but this time around, CM Punk was not wasting time. He has been talking so much trash to Drew that it was put up or shut up. One Claymore kick wasn't gonna keep him down, and he knew that it was nothing but all that he needed to give. Punk walked out with a victory, getting his first Premium Live event win. A few other things that happened at this event: Seth Rollins is now the world champion on Raw, and Gunther won the Money in the Bank ladder match. And this is interesting because next up is the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam. From starting a brand new rivalry, what's gonna be next for CM Punk? He will be a 100 overall for that next match that he will participate in, which will be random. I'm simply going to simulate to SummerSlam. And ultimately, this win, as we expected, putting him at number 3 in the power rankings, and even closer to that world championship once again, still being held by Seth. The next event we are headed to is Bash in Berlin. He's gonna be switching brand. No way. We were so close to CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. You gotta be kidding me right now. At the moment, Solo Sikoa is the undisputed WWE champion. This is just his first match on the blue brand, and Punk is coming in demanding a Hell in a Cell match. No surprise here, these two have teased a match in the past, so they were gonna leave everything out there in the ring, and of course even by ringside. In the final moments, both back into the ring, charging each other. Punk with the right hand. Kevin Owens though turns it into a stunner that was just short of being enough. Punk goes for the right hand right on the guts. That gave him the opening that he needed, picking up Owens and making sure that he goes to sleep. He is now at the halfway point to WrestleMania. Anything can still happen because he's still got 4 more wheel spin to go. And up next, we get ready for Survivor Series War Games. You know things are gonna get intense, and Punk will be starting another new rivalry. And I already had somebody in mind. That is the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. It is a money match, so I set it up as an intense rivalry. This CM Punk in the blue brand was a different one. It felt like he was here to be on top and get that championship, which he couldn't do on Monday Night Raw. He did didn't just win for friendly competition. He set the mark right away, attacking him with a steel chair, and it was non-stop on the weeks to come. Back and forth between these two until eventually a brawl broke out, and finally we made it to the anticipated match. No surprise here, although it was a one-on-one match, Roman felt the need to bring out some bloodline members. Heated crowd, but this time they weren't chanting "Thank you, Roman." CM Punk was certainly the fan favorite. For those that expected him to be broken in half by a spear, he kept getting back up. In the last moments, an unexpected GTS hits, and CM Punk continues his premium live event winning streak. Next up is the Royal Rumble event. Punk got a lot of momentum on his side right now, winning all matches but one so far, and oh snap, I get to book him in a dream match. I've been waiting for this one. Now what happened next I was not expecting at all. Since it is a dream match that I will be booking, I took CM Punk straight to the Royal Rumble event. I was expecting Universe Mode to randomly book him in the Royal Rumble match. Instead, he was already WWE Undisputed Champion. According to the championship history, he won it on week 3 of January, and by that point the champion was solo, so CM Punk got a random championship on a SmackDown episode and took the precious gold from the bloodline. And I was not going to miss this opportunity of course booking him against the rattlesnake Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stunner versus GTS, instant classic like we were expecting. Big kick out from Stone Cold Steve Austin, and in the final moment CM Punk was ready to put him to sleep once and for all. Stone Cold though with the left hand forearm follows it up with a stunner, but he's not out of this yet. This crowd was fired up. Stone Cold takes him towards the ropes and go for a spine buster. Punk with the elbow creates some space, springboard a few punches, picks up the rattlesnake, and Punk is ready to deliver that final blow with the go to sleep. A dream match for the ages with Punk coming out on top. And even though it wasn't for the championship, he proved to be a fighting one. The last stop that we got before WrestleMania is the Elimination Chamber. Let's see what's next for the current champion. As a champion, all these options feel like a disadvantage except for the 100 overall, I guess. But he ain't getting that this time around, as there will be a special guest referee on his next singles match. So I let Universe Mode book CM Punk's opponent as we skip straight to the event, and that opponent was none other than Roman Reigns. So I figure it was only fair that the special guest referee for this match was going to be somebody who hates both of these guys, and that has to be Seth freaking Rollins. His hatred for both of these guys just couldn't let him pick a side, or was he just waiting it out all along? In the final moment, it felt like Punk had Roman beat once again, but there was an inconsistent count. Punk didn't think nothing of it, but this did give Roman Reigns the opening to crawl towards the corner and come out of there with a Superman punch, which Seth Rollins got down for that count real quick. CM Punk loses his undisputed WWE Championship as we are legit 1 month before WrestleMania. But there is one more spin to go. Maybe he could get a rematch for it. It really all depends where the wheel lands. And I think Punk deserves that fair chance, but it doesn't matter what I think, because he will be getting a different title match. At least he still got a chance at ending this challenge with some gold around his waist. To my surprise, the current champ was once again Logan Paul. And after losing the Undisputed Championship, CM Punk was gonna take advantage on the road to WrestleMania and not waste any time. Not only calling him out, but also unleashing all of that aggression on the US champ. And it was now time for the big event. Unfortunately, CM Punk is not main eventing another WrestleMania, but at least it's for a championship. Punk played this one cool, showcasing why he is the veteran. And after giving the audience a fight, there was one last thing that he wanted to give them, and that was a Pepsi plunge to end it with a massive win. These are the stats that he finished with in this 1 year in Universe Mode. Let me know who else should take on this spin the wheel challenge, and stay savage.